Hey everybody, welcome back to day 9 of 100 days of Halloween. So, for those of you who are new here, if this is the first video you've seen, what I'm doing for 100 days of Halloween is I am doing a square a day to eventually start putting them all together to make a Halloween blanket and trying to do a square every day for the 100 days of Halloween. Um, Not my idea. Is the brainchild of my good friend and Yarny sister, Rainee, over at the Woolly Llama Shop. Her and I had been talking, and she wanted to do a Halloween blanket. So did I, because I've wanted to do one for the last couple of years, and life events would always get in the way, and I could never get around to it. So I decided I was going to join her in solidarity, and that way I could cheer her on, she could cheer me on, and hopefully we can continue to do this and not fall behind. So for the first day, I'll do a real quick rundown of the squares that we already did. For day 1, I did a little witchy hat on slime green, and this is in my top 5 of favorites. I think maybe it's the colors. And then day 2, I did a ghosty on a purple background. And day 3, I did Frankie. And I still need to, I'm going to add some little bolts because the pattern doesn't have any. Day 4, I did a skull on black. Day 5, I did this pretty cool swirl out of slime green or electric green. Might have been gecko green and vibrant purple. Day 6 was this owl with a full moon and some stars. Day 7, I did this little pumpkin, and it's got this little um, spiral viney bit. And then day 8, I did this kitty cat silhouette on a sunset. Um, so just to let you guys know that are new, basically we're doing granny squares. You can find some that have patterns in them. We're doing them 6 by 6. Um, it's hard to find ones that have like put together as just a pattern itself. So we are finding Halloweenish fall kind of appliques and adding them to the squares for ones that aren't designed that way. And what we're doing is usually, unless it's something we made up ourselves, if there is a YouTube tutorial on a YouTube channel or there is a pattern on somebody's website or blog, we are putting the information on who the designer is, what it's called, and how to find it. I try and put links in. A lot of times, I don't know what it is with my laptop. We all know it's possessed. A lot of times it kicks them out. So if I try it and it doesn't work, I'm just putting in the info, and they're super easy to do a Google search and find them. So, um, where did I go? I went off on a tangent. So, Rainee's doing hers a little bit different than I am. She will be linked in the description box, as always, with all these videos. Go over there and check her out if you already haven't. She's doing the 100 days a little bit different. She is doing hers at random. She's got a whole spreadsheet thing going on with matching numbers. I am not that organized, especially when it comes to the computer techie part, because, like I said, my computer is possessed, and her and I still have not, me and the computer, have not come to an understanding yet. Even though I've had her for like 3.5 years. Maybe that's the problem. But anyhow, so what square did I do today? Well, for day number 9, I used this Red Heart Super Saver metallic in the color black. And I don't know if you can see all the sparkle. I've used this before. I can't remember. which one had some black sparkle. Maybe I didn't. I don't think I did. Huh, I thought I did. Well, okay, so we've got black sparkle going on. And then we're also trying to use scrappy bits too, like random um, balls of leftover yarn from other projects that are laying around and all that, trying to use up some of those and get them out of the way and out of our stash. And I had this ball of blue. It's like an electric blue. It's not looking as electric on the screen to me. It might be to you. So I used these two colors. So what do you think that I did for this square? Well, I did this cute little bat. So I did the square in the electric blue, and then you can see the bat's got some sparkle. And this was actually the first applique that I made. And it's been sitting in my, I've been trying to make some in advance, and it's just been sitting in there just waiting for the perfect time to be used. So there he is, and I gave him two little teeny tiny eyes. I like it. I like the colors, and I like the fact that he sparkles as he's flying. You know, he's got that little glow from the moonlight. But yeah, so it's up there between the witchy hat, this one, and this one. This one still has moved up to my favorite because we all know I love kitties. And I'm working on some others, trying to get the squares. I'm trying to keep some made up in advance, and then I'm also working on the little appliques, and I'm trying to have some of those made up in advance so that I can just start putting things together as I have time. And a lot of these appliques, they don't take any time at all. The video, if they're a video tutorial or even the written patterns, they may take you 5, 10, 15, depending on the applique, might be 20 minutes. I think this one was about 20, the pumpkin. But then adding like more to one like I did on this one. And then I just winged it for my branch on there. And then, of course, this was a bookmark pattern that I read wrong, but it still turned out super cute. And I need to put this back in order. So, yeah, I will put the information for the little bat. If I remember correctly, it was actually a YouTube tutorial. And off the top of my head, and I forgot to bring my phone in here, it was fairly quick. And a lot of you know who have been watching me, I have a problem watching video tutorials. Very few of them am I able to hang with because I don't know if it's the talking or having to watch somebody or stuff like that. And here lately, I have found a few. Well, the first one that I would actually been able to sit down and watch the whole thing was Jen over at Cinnamon Stitches. So making her little Dragosaurus, which has nothing to do with 100 Days of Halloween, but it's awesome. And if you haven't done it and you want to, I suggest you go do it. But anyhow, yes, this is my square for today, and I like it. He's super cute, and I have several more in the works that are kind of themed, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be throwing those in because some of them are a little more work than others. So I'm kind of working on them in between. So, yeah. So I guess with that, I'm going to let you guys go for today, and I hope to see you back for day 10 tomorrow. And later on, I do have a video I need to get recorded. So that will either be dropping later this evening or tomorrow. Not quite sure yet. I have several that I need to get done. But I have been so busy, and yesterday was not a good day with vision, so I'm glad I pre-recorded. it was one of those days where I was seeing four of everything. And so staring at things, trying to do things was not working to my benefit. So hopefully we won't be dealing with that for a little while. But anyhow, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and happy 100 Days of Halloween, day 9. And we will see you tomorrow for day 10. Bye, guys.